I'm Bob Ratliff, President and Chief Executive Officer of Deutz Allis Corporation, and I'd like to share an exciting news announcement with you today. But first, I'd like to thank you for your performance in 1989. As many of you already know, we achieved the turnaround we've long sought, and I know that your performance and contribution made that possible. Thank you very much. Now let's get on to the news. I'm pleased to advise you that a group of senior management has, in the last few weeks, formed a new company called Allis-Gleaner Company for the purpose of purchasing the shares of Deutz Allis Corporation from KHD. This brings home to the United States the ownership of Deutz Allis, and we're quite excited about it. The management group is made up of myself as President and CEO, Jim Seaver, John Shimeda, Ed Swingle, and Bob Holman, as well as a new equity partner by the name of Hamilton Robinson and Company from New York. Hamilton Robinson is a capital investment firm that is no stranger to industry. They have extensive experience in the manufacturing business, the insurance industry, and exploration services. This will be a management buyout of the company. It was planned and well orchestrated and not based upon junk bonds or other risky financing methods. It's an asset-based financial program that avoids a highly leveraged transaction and results in a strong opening balance sheet. It opens a new, exciting chapter for Deutz Allis and certainly for our future. As you know, the management group that we've assembled is not new to the equipment industry. Together, we have over 135 years of experience, and I think we can say we have a proven leadership record, particularly based upon the performance of 1989. Our equity partner also has a proven history of success. Hamilton Robinson is not looking for a quick return, but is recognized as a long-term investor that is growth-oriented and willing to bring the company to new heights. Obviously, our dealers and employees may have a number of questions at this point. I'd like to address a few of these issues with you now. First, this is a stock purchase of Deutz Allis from KHD. As such, there are no plans to change the structure of Deutz Allis as you know it. The operating structure will remain the same as it is, and we would anticipate that our products will remain just as you have them today. The Deutz Allis line of tractors, hay tools and implements, combines and lawn and garden products should stay the same. Our dealer organization should continue in the direction that it has been headed, and your contracts will stay in place as they have been. We intend to continue to develop our dealer organization to the high standards that we think are necessary to improve our market share. And we will continue to pursue new dealers and solicit creditworthiness among all of our franchise dealer operations. To our employees, I can state that there are no major organizational changes anticipated. You'll be pleased to know that your benefit programs will continue. Your pension plans will stay the same, and that our employment policies will not be altered. Our home office will remain here in Atlanta. The Atlanta location has proven to be a valuable hub for our North American operations, and the 70-plus employees here will continue to work to build on what we started. As for combines, most of you recognize that we completed over $8 million in capital improvements in this plant in 1989, and we now employ almost 500 people there. The new company will recognize the bargaining unit and the current union contract, and we will introduce new modern programs and terms in negotiating a new contract with the union and independents. As for the field operations, we will continue to develop retail support for our dealers, and we will continue to perfect the operation of Dealer Central in Kansas City. In summary, Deutz Allis will continue in business as usual. Your warranty programs and policies will continue to be administered and honored by Deutz Allis, as well as your floor plan terms and other credit policies that we've established in the past. In the area of parts, we're going to continue to emphasize customer service. As you know, we have over 150,000 part numbers in our system, and we intend to maintain the regional distribution centers to ensure fast service and sourcing for our dealers and customers alike. We'll continue to offer the line of Deutz Allis parts as well as parts for Deutz Spar products, Allis-Chalmers products, Gleaner combines, and our implements and engine parts that we've had in the past. The product line, as you know it today, will be continued in its current format. We will continue to have exclusive use of the Deutz air-cooled diesel engine in all Deutz Allis tractors and combines in North America. We will benefit from having access to new technology both from KHD and from within as we face the future with new products and new ideas. And those new products that are already on the drawing board and planned for introduction will stay on schedule as in the past. Our emphasis in the future will be on high horsepower tractors and the opportunity that exists to take advantage of the strong wheat, corn, and soybean markets in North America. Our Gleaner combine business is based upon a 63-year tradition of Gleaner excellence, and we intend to continue to offer the Deutz air-cooled engine in our combines, as well as the rotary design which has become so popular. And as most of you know, we've recently introduced the new Gleaner Hawk series, which many of you are now marketing in the United States and in Canada. The AGCO distributor agreement with KHD provides for certain exclusive distribution rights in North America. This means that we'll continue to supply and source the KHD tractors that have been so popular in the last few years. Our parts supply will continue unchanged, regardless of whether they come from Germany or from any of our other suppliers, in order to meet the requirements of our customers. Our agreement with KHD provides for the continued exchange of new technology, which will continue to give us a competitive position in the marketplace. We anticipate that all our contracts with suppliers will remain the same and that we will have access to all the trademarks and patents that have been a part of this company. Our 1989 turnaround was a dramatic achievement. When you consider the 5 previous years of losses that were experienced by KHD, we've come a long way. We came through the ag recession of the 1980s, and we came through the demands of product rationalization from the days of Allis-Chalmers to the days of KHD. Under the new management team that began in October 1988, we have now completed a series of events that has placed this company on a firm foundation for the future. I'd like to thank you for being able to accept the many changes we introduced in the last 18 months. Our manufacturing operations have undergone many changes to bring down the cost of producing and purchasing our products. We've been able to reduce our operating expenses through the contributions by our many employees. And I think it's significant to note that our interest costs have been reduced through improved inventory management and tighter credit policies than we've had in the past. We've developed new dealer strategies which we think position our dealers for success in the future. And certainly we've been able to introduce new products in the last few months that have given us new strength in existing markets. The past 18 months have been exciting for all of us, but the real reward is the achievement of profit. That is earnings before interest, which we have not had for over